Hello, my name is Janai Williams, and this is my specialty in AI Teardown on Grok. My major is business economics, so I asked the questions surrounding that, and I'll show you what it made, how it worked, and the weirdest thing that happened while making it. Basically, how it works is you type questions in the chat box right here, and then it instantly generates responses based on current data and trends. And for example, I asked what was the biggest economic trends affecting businesses right now. And it basically generated a full analysis. It talked about things like inflation, AI, global issues affecting businesses, and it also created detailed explanations quickly. I also asked it questions about supply and demand. Again, the questions were very detailed, they were very informative, like, and they were fast. So the app well, the AI works very well, but it did have problems with things like signing in and getting the app to work, which was the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing that happened was that it kept not working. I kept getting messages that was saying it was under high demand, and I basically had to refresh the page multiple times just to get it to work, which is something that I read on Reddit. The people on Reddit were like that. This always happens. You just have to refresh it like 5 to 6 times to get it to work. And it also, like, when I first tried to get on it, it told me that, oh, it was in high demand, so it would be better if I signed in, and then I would be able to use it. And then when I signed in, it said it again. It was like, if you pay for it, then you'll get priority access. So basically, I feel like it was given like the whole runaround just to say, if you pay for it, then you'll be able to use it better. When in reality, that's just the whole main goal. And it felt like that it only worked sometimes because it kept going out, and it was really frustrating trying to get it to work, which I feel like the loophole was refreshing the page multiple times. But I feel like if you're in a situation where you need quick, fast answers, you don't want to have to constantly try to refresh the page just to see if it's going to work and have to type out your question multiple times. So, I'm not signed in now because it eventually let me. I couldn't get all three questions down because I had to open different browsers and type the different questions because I would put them in and then let's see if it'll do it. I'll put them in and then it would be like high demand. See, it's working now, but at first it was like high demand. It can't do it. And yeah. So I would say that even though it is frustrating to like constantly have to even though it is frustrating to like constantly have to redo it and refresh it, the app is easy to use. Like, generally everything is on here. It like it refreshed, but it has like an imagine tab where like it'll pop up images and stuff, but I don't think you can type anything in here or it's gonna ask you to pay. I feel like the whole app is surrounding around like paying for the app, and I feel like it is easy in the aspect of like design, but not reliable in performance. And as far as like signing in and stuff, I couldn't use it fully without signing in, but then it ended up letting me use it without signing in, like the third time I tried. And I had to connect, it asked me to connect through, I think, Twitter or my Gmail. And I ended up using my Twitter, but it still has my Gmail connected to my Twitter. So I feel like that the data was still in there regardless. And then as far as like my verdict, I feel like I would recommend Grok for people that just need quick explanations and like people that have time to wait around for it. I think that is fast, but I don't think it's reliable for like learning or making decisions just because it can be unreliable at times. And I don't think it was worth it because of the access issues, because not everyone wants to pay for an AI app. Not everyone feels like it's worth it. It's much better things out there that you can use versus this app. While I do feel like it was helpful in some aspect, I don't feel like I would pay for it. Yeah, that's all I have.